Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Also want to give double honors to the man who taught them. Peace and blessings to the Akim, putting on as the elect, striving for perfection and that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kassad out of GMS Austin. Just land backing off a lot of brothers' lessons, going into this magnitude 4.8 earthquake that in some places was hit the scale as a 5.5 up in the New York, New Jersey area. But the Lord is doing a mighty work right now in this land. He is visiting this earth, okay, in which He created, as it talks about in 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and 1. And man, He is in the midst, okay? So something that stood out to me to the lessons that were going up, starting with our elders, apostles, lessons, elders, and bishops on down, is that the men, were like, that were in New York, that was, when the earthquake hit, some of them was doing lessons, some of them was doing the work, some of them was, going about their business, but in their minds was comfort, It was comfortable because they have the understanding of the scriptures, knowing that in these times these things are going to be happening. So understanding that they're giving all diligence in the time. All right, they've been storing up all winter for this harvest, for this time to reap that what's coming, basically, man, which is the kingdom ultimately. All right, which is getting through this hard time in which we gotta face, this evil time, these bad times in which we gotta all go through. But having that comfort inside you, understand that, man, you've been obedient. You doing what is required of you to do. Not chasing after bullshit, but chasing after what the Lord told you to chase after, that crown of righteousness. All right, but I want to get some precepts and preferably this to be edifying to the body, man, just going into that. So start off here at Luke 21:36. It says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." So all these things are going to come to pass. Ain't no getting out of that. Okay? All the hard times, all the famine, the deaths, the sword, okay, these calamities, catastrophes, all right, thousands of people dying. Okay? These things are going to come to pass, and you want to be accounted worthy to escape. So not only are you watching these things and you're excited when these things happen, because everything that happens is one step closer to the kingdom. All right? One step closer getting the fuck up out of here. That's what it's about. All right? Getting up out of here at the end of the day, man. That, as Noah, he moved with fear when he heard the Lord was going to destroy the earth. All right? And he said, fuck it, I'm going to be a preacher, Salakia, paraphrasing. He said, I'm going to be a preacher of righteousness and condemn this world, ultimately, man. Okay? But you want to be accounted worthy to escape the things that are coming upon the face of this earth, man. That's the mindset to be in right now. All right? So this is 1 Corinthians 4:2, because we're the servants of the house of Israel. We're the servants of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Our Yahweh Shai came in the form of a servant. All right? Let me grab this right quick in this sword. Because we're followers of Yahweh Shai. All right. All right. So this is Philippians 2:7. All right. It says, but let's start up on that. Let's start at 5. All right. This is Philippians 2:5. It says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. So having the same mind was in Yahweh Shai. It's how we ought to be operating. All right. Not leaning on our own understanding, but trusting in the Lord with all thine heart. All right. Which is, your mind, ultimately. Your mind's your heart. Okay, it says, but made himself let's see. Let's start over. This is Philippians 2 and 5. It says, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahushua Mashiach, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with Yahweh." It says, "But made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men." Okay, and this is who we are. We made in the likeness of men, and we in the form of a servant. All right. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross, man. So being obedient, once again, to these scriptures, all right, is what is required, man. Especially in the time frame in which we in, man. This is what the elect are going to be putting their hearts and their minds into, ultimately. All right. So this is Matthew 24. Matter of fact, let's go back. This is 1 Corinthians 4 and 2. It says, "Moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful." Man, stewards goes into servants as well. All right. So it says, "It is required in stewards that a man be found faithful." So you're doing what is required, man. All right. And when these calamities hit, you be found doing. And that's acceptable in the eyes of the Lord, man. Scripture talks about where he find faith on earth, where he find the men operating in the way they're supposed to be operating, his servants, man. All right. This is Matthew 24 and 46. It says, "Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing," man. All right. That's what the men of the Lord are going to be doing. They're going to be doing. Let's grab this right here. It says 2 Peter's 1 and 10, just a quick hit. Just wanted to jump into, some the mind frame to be in, man, in this time that we living in. All right. So 2 Peter's 1 and 10, it says, "Therefore, brethren, give diligence all the more to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall," man. So thinking that you've done enough already is the wrong idea, man. All right. The righteous will be scarcely saved. All right. And our apostles on down will tell you that you're not saved until you out of here. All right. And he who endures to the end will be saved, man. So it's a matter of enduring and continuing in this fight, man. Fighting the good fight of faith while we out here, man. All right. We get this word diligence in the blue letter.
Strong's G 4704. Spudazo.
All right.
Spudazo.
To make effort, be prompt or earnest. All right. Be diligent, forward, endeavor, labor, study. All right. To hasten, make haste. To exert oneself, endeavor, give diligence, man. Wow. Strive for perfection unto death, as the scriptures talks about, man. To make haste, man. The scriptures talks about, man, hastening the day to the day of the Lord. Right? Hastening the day of the Lord. All right. Wanting this place to be dissolved with fire. Okay. To be destroyed ultimately. All right. And we're to hasten in this work as well. All right. To make haste. All right. Let's get this again. It says, to hasten, make haste, to exhort oneself. Like if you're working out, man, you exhorting yourself. All right, you getting that blood pushing, that heart rate moving. All right, that's doing the work. All right, there's some individuals that go to a gym, mostly women, and they'll just sit there taking pictures for the Instagram and everything to kind of look good, trying to do what they, look the part and shit. But when it comes down to it, are you really in there to work out to better yourself? Are you really getting in there to make yourself more healthy? Okay? Are you really exhorting yourself to do, doing what you're supposed to be doing and what's required in that situation, man? That's what being diligent in this thing is. So 2 Peter 1 and 10 says, "Wherefore then rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fall," man. So exhort yourself in this knowledge, this truth, understanding, operating inside of it. Man, the scripture say you will never fall, man. All right. I'm going to grab this in closing and get up out of here. This is Proverbs 6 and 6. It says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise, which having no guide or overseer or ruler, provided her meat in the summer and garnered her food in harvest. Okay, so in the summer, okay, before it get cold outside, they're gathering up the food. Okay, so you can have sufficient enough, which is your faith ultimately, your hope, your confidence ultimately to survive these things in which they happen. You in a boat, you in a building, things get to rocking. You know, you done enough to have that confidence that, hey man, the Lord got me. Let the Lord protect me, as our apostle said. Let the Lord be with me. In the Lashawan Kodash. Okay, and the Lord was with him, as we seen. But you're storing up these things before they happen, man. All right, you're doing what you have to do and what's necessary before these calamities, disasters, and these things really get dark outside. As the scriptures talks about, I must do the work while it's day, man. But just wanted to do a lesson going into, man, that you want to definitely be setting yourself up for the victory in this time frame in which we living in, man. All right. So, perfectly, this is edifying to the body. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace and blessings to the Akiyam, putting on as the elect. Shalom.